Hello, welcome to No Fear Cooking. I'm Magda. Today we are doing a special recipe. It's called peaches and cream pie. This recipe, I have it for about 30 years, and I'm going to say hello to Pat. Pat, thank you for the recipe, and she said it's okay if I share. So 3/4 cups of plain flour goes in, and the secret of this recipe is a Jell-O, the one that it's not cooked. You have to be sure it's not the instant one. So we'll put this on here, a teaspoon of baking powder, just a teaspoon, a pinch or half a teaspoon of salt is going in, and let me mix it a little bit with my helper here. It's a very no-fear recipe for Easter time. I would like you to try it before Easter is here. That's why I'm going to do it so early, so you'll be ready for 3 tablespoons of butter and half a cup of milk. I am going to mix it with the mixer, hand mixer, so I'm going to be quiet for a second. We'll take 2 seconds. And that's all it is for the first step. I'm going to go each step one by one. And first step is going to go already in my dish here. Be sure you're going to use a pie dish, a glass one. So I didn't do anything else to the pan. This is going to go the first step. I'm sorry. Oh, this is such a nice helper. Spread it all over the bottom of the pie dish. First step is done. Let's go to move to the second step right now. So step 2 is going to be a can of sliced peaches. Start with draining very well the can of peaches. Now let's arrange all the peaches around as nice as you can or as fancy you like to. If you have young ones, please let them help you. They will love it. It's a present for life. I always say that because it's so nice to have young ones to learn how to cook. Oh, that's a big slice there. And peaches has to be from the can, not the fresh ones. I never use the fresh ones. That's what my friend was telling me. I'm going to do one more. You might have one left over or so. Also, when you have the juice from the peaches, we're going to need 3 tablespoons for the next step. So please leave 3 tablespoons for the next step. Okay, I have 8 ounces of Philadelphia cream cheese. I'm going to add also a half a cup of sugar. It's not too sweet. And the reserve of the 3 tablespoons of peach juice. So we'll give a nice mix to this. And this it's all done. Mix it one time all around the bowl. You can do it in between mixing, but you don't have to because everything will get together nice. And now I'm going to arrange this on top of the beautiful peaches. Look at the beautiful color. I just remember the other day the dessert that I served at Pat's house, and I was so excited when she said yes. You can share it on the YouTube. Thank you again. The peaches are done. Let me spread it a little bit better, just a tiny bit better, all around. They will go in between when you bake them, you know that. So try it at least once before Easter, and all of us to be happy for that big celebration of time. And step 4, very, very easy. I have a tablespoon of cinnamon, ground cinnamon, with a half a teaspoon, with a tablespoon of sugar. And this is the secret. It's going to give you such a beautiful smell and color and taste. You will love it. So let's go put it in the oven for 35 minutes. And before you serve it, you have to let it cool. We'll show it to you when it's coming out of the oven, but we are going to let it cool and then cut it. Smells already so good this. So let's go put it in the oven. I'm going to come around there. 350 on the preheat, and then 35 minutes to bake. We'll see you in 35 minutes. I'm going to take a walk with Babette. Hello back. 35 minutes. Look at this beauty. Peach and cream pie. It's ready for Easter. I'm going to let it rest at least 15 minutes, and it's good to serve room temperature or a little bit warm, but let's come back in about 15 minutes. I cannot cut it this way, but it looks wonderful. And the smell of the sugar with the cinnamon, it's lovely. And we are back. 15 minutes went by to let the pie to cool. Look how beautiful it looks, Nathaniel. Can you see the in between, the layers?
Yep.
Yes, and it's delicious also. So, and Harriet, here is coming. I'm going to cut one small slice. It goes very nice in. And in between, if you cut it warm, just clean up your knife and then go back. And let's see how it is. First slice, it's always hard to get from the pie, right? Or it is for me. So let's see how we're going to have it and how it's going to look. Oh, yes. Oh, I got it a little bit. Look how it looks on the bottom. I want to show it. And on the top and the peach. And I'm going to flip it back on the side. Look at that. It smells very good. I'm going to take the rest of here. Oh, look at this. Perfect. And the cream cheese is really nice, and it's still a little bit too warm. Let it cool maybe a little bit longer, because look, it's still steaming. So I'm going to taste it either way. I know it's delicious. I had it once, and 30 years ago, the first time. Again, thank you for the great recipe. Everyone, try it before it's Easter. Nathaniel, show again in here. Look at this beauty. And it's no fear to make this wonderful peach dessert. And with this, I'm going to say subscribe, give us a like, and thank you, and happy Easter, because that will be the time when you're going to try it. Pofte Buna, and we'll see you next time. Manja manja.